Okay, y'all, I'm back. I made a quick run of it, kind of, sort of. I went in there to exchange something and came back out with my wallet lighter than it was when I went in there. That's how it always works. Anyway, I am a sucker for buying these books. And honestly, I used to just buy them and then I wouldn't use them. But I'm finding myself like getting ideas out of them. So I got the 400 calorie main dishes. This one is by Cooking Light, and I do like some menu planning and stuff from these books. And then they have one that was Fall Recipes, Warm and Cozy. This one is by Better Homes and Garden, and what pulled me in was Hearty Seasonal Stews. One thing that really like helped me a lot last year was y'all know how I do, was buying, like, making soups and stews and stuff. And I have really, actually today I'm having tomato basil soup, homemade today. I can eat soup. I used to think that soup was like hot cold weather stuff, but cold weather no, soup is whenever you want soup, as is everything. Okay, we got so many rules and stuff to keep us from living a full life, and some of it's self-imposed, some of it is, you know, cultural and stuff. Too many rules. I was trying to go off on a rant, but I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna tell you for real, if you run across some Saigon cinnamon, y'all. And what made me bring it up is in this book, and I didn't even know this was in here, it's talking about the different cinnamons. It has the Sri Lanka cinnamon, the Chinese cinnamon, the China Tongue Hing cinnamon, the Vietnamese or Saigon cinnamon, and the Indonesian cinnamon. This Saigon cinnamon, I finally got it out. I bought some like last month, and I put it, sometimes I put it in my matcha, and y'all, that stuff is like, it just make regular cinnamon that you used to go in the store buying look like you just sprinkled some shoe dust on your stuff, because the taste of it is like, they just like worlds apart. So if you get an opportunity to try some Saigon cinnamon, do yourself a favor. And I ain't gonna tell you to thank me later, because I'm just passing it on. Don't thank me, just do yourself a favor. I'm gonna do a quick haul. I'm gonna try this. This is Primal Kitchen balsamic vinaigrette and marinade. This one is avocado oil. So basically it's avocado oil and balsamic vinegar mixed together, which I got a salad that I'm gonna have for lunch today, and this is gonna be my dressing. And I'm getting really, really good about getting away from the creamy stuff. I still like a creamy dressing, don't get me wrong, but you know, I had to do other things too. I got some cocoa aminos. Y'all know about this. It is what it is. Let me see. And I got some grapeseed oil spray. Now, I like grapeseed oil for a whole lot of stuff. I use grapeseed oil on my skin. I use grapeseed oil on my face. I use grapeseed oil when I'm cooking. But I got different containers for different. I'm not taking it out the kitchen and then taking it in back there, you know, in the bathroom. I have different ones, but it's grapeseed oil. I had to talk to y'all about my stuff one day. Anyway, these are organic green lentils. And I don't know if y'all saw this yesterday. I'm pointing. I shouldn't be pointing at people. I don't know. And then that's what my great grandma used to do. So let me not do that either, because that meant you was finna get busted up. If she looked at you and went like this, you might as well just know your lights was finna temporarily go out. She wasn't like punching us or nothing, but okay, y'all, I'm back. That was Pierre calling, trying to tell me where he was in the stratosphere and tell me what his tithe is and all this stuff. And That's just Pierre. Anyway, I told y'all about these green organic lentils. And I got a little soup that I want to try to recreate. Because it's an Amy soup, and the soup is good, but I know that I can make that soup and it'll be less expensive than what I'm paying for it. Okay? And for those of you that don't believe in popcorn, look the other way, because I'm getting ready to show you popcorn. Because Pierre and I are having a movie and date night this weekend, and we cook popcorn like the old-fashioned way on the stove, using coconut oil, so that brings it modern. Anyway, let me see what else. I showed y'all my dressing. Of course, as long as blueberries are in the world, and available, I'm gonna have some blueberries. So blueberries. What is this? Oh, these are some little organic fig bars, which I like them because they are controlled. Each one of them is individually wrapped. So that means you have to be present when you opening up the package and not just putting your hand down and pulling something out. We used to, when I was a kid, you know, that's how you know when you like mature and you grow up. Like, we would not eat like stuff like fig Newtons and stuff, y'all. We call fig Newtons roach cookies. We had never ate roaches. We did not grow up with roaches. But we knew what roaches were, and we called fig Newtons roach cookies because they had that little feel to them, which was basically the seeds of the fig. I love figs as an adult. I love figs. When they come into season, I'm here for it. I'm standing over you, ready to eat you if you are a fig. I love them. But as a kid, don't just know, if you're young and you're looking at this channel, you might be saying you don't like stuff now and then. When you get older, it'll be your best friend. Not that these things is my best friends, but I'm just saying, this right here and a cup of lavender tea, I'm just saying. Yeah. That's one of the things that I do when I want to calm myself down and I want to think about other stuff. Now, I got some Brussels sprouts, because these little rascals is going to get roasted. And I'm going to use a little bit of this because, as you notice, this says that this is a vinaigrette and a marinade. So this going to do double duty. Plus, I got some good balsamic vinegar, which I, kind of add with this. Them people sure is pouring in their dentures and implant place. That's about the third person I done seen go in there. Anyway, I got my teeth. They don't look like they picture book, but they mine and they work. Gapping out. And I used to be self-conscious about that. Yeah, I don't care, they mine, and it's a family trait. Some people got theirs fixed. Bubby, let me tell y'all, quick story. Bubby, his first wife, she had a problem with the gap. So after they had been married for a little while, she started bearing down on him about, you need to get that fixed. And he, kind of said something about it to me, and I was like, I just looked at him. I was like, well, that's just a part of who we are. Why are you, like, succumbing to that? Just, for real, though, she'll get over it. Well, oh, she got 3 little boys. Them things is cute. They almost all just as tall as she is, though, so it ain't gonna be long before these things is overtaking her. But they just little gentlemen, all 3 of them. They packing the bags and everything. That's cute. Anyway, that last one is sleepy. Anyway, though, y'all, and he went, and some time passed. I look up, this boy's gap is gone, and I'm looking at him like, what in the world? He done went and got his gap fixed. You don't mess with the gap, okay? Because what ended up happening was, he went and got that, I don't know what it was they did, but whatever it was, his mouth said no. And that little thing that he got put in there, it came out and the gap is back. He thought it was a goner, but the gap came back. And every time I look at his mouth now, I just laugh. I mean, it didn't damage his his teeth, nothing. The thing just came off. He went to the dentist. This was something that they put on there, like a spacer or something. I don't know what that was. I know that it wasn't supposed to be in his mouth, and it showed it come out. So Bubby is just like me, Gapalicious. Now, how I got out, I'm talking about, oh, the people going in the denture and implant place. These are my two spices. Now, this brand here, I don't know if they're specific to Sprouts or not, but I really like this brand, the Spice Hunter. This one is a garlic pepper. The beauty of this one, though, is it's salt-free. And I am inclined to think that this is probably going to be really good, because sometimes, y'all, I'm going to tell the truth. I be getting Miss Dash, and I'm not impressed. I see myself shaking Miss Dash on my food, but sometimes I can't taste it, and I'm just being honest. Now, this one has garlic. That's the first ingredient. I'm not going to say what I'm looking at. I'm going back to what I'm talking about. Black pepper, onion, lemon peel, chili pepper, and coriander. I want them pans gone. That's as much as I'm going to go over what I was just looking at. Okay, now, spicy garlic. This one is also the Spice Hunter. This one, wait a minute. It tells where this stuff, well, this one ain't. This is an African spice. So, this is spicy garlic. And this one is, it says this one is inspired by harissa. And I have a recipe that calls for harissa. And so I'm going to see if this works. This is a Tunisian spice blend. And it combines chili with garlic. And it's a fiery rub. So it down here, it has the little heat thing. Wait a minute. It's 5 little peppers on here. 4 of them is lit. Which means that this thing is packing. And I'm all right with that. So what's in this one is chili pepper, garlic, sea salt is third. Red pepper. These folks pulling up on the side of me. You got to be aware at all times. Crystallized lemon. A little bit of cane syrup. Lemon oil, lemon juice. Vitamin C, coriander, cumin, caraway, and rice concentrate. I bet this here has got some good situation going on. I'll keep y'all posted. I'll try to remember to keep y'all posted. Let me not be telling lies and stuff. They not intentional lies. Sometimes my follow-up stinks. Then this other stuff, which I ain't going to take out the bag, is just some jars. Because I needed a jar I didn't need no jar. It's a lie. I wanted a jar. Let me show y'all the jar. It's just this little jar to go in my pantry. Most of the stuff in my pantry is in jars like this. These jars was $2.99. So I got it. One is for the popcorn, and one I got some other stuff that I need. And this one is this one. This one, that one I think was $1.09. No, $3.99. And this one was $2.99. Yes, I got some mason jars at home, but when I make soup and I have extra soup, I do the mason jars. I think I done showed y'all everything. Okay, so now what I'm doing is I'm getting ready to head back home, put this stuff up, and I gotta go to work. But I want to let y'all know, and see, I've been doing a mighty work because it is 7:59 now. I've been to the store. Ma'am, don't. Yeah, you take that on up there. She was trying to park this basket right by the front of my car. And this is how people's cars and stuff be getting dinged up. That's my public service announcement. Get your steps in. Take the cart back to the cart holder or back in the store. That's my motto. Anyway, it'll make you feel better. I'll talk to y'all later. Have a good day. Toodles.